So let's talk about one of the easiest ways to stand out in your remote sales interview. A lot of people, they talk about answering interview questions in the best way possible, tweaking them, making sure that they can stand out through the quality of their answers. And obviously, this is a huge portion, probably I'd say almost definitely the main portion. But one thing that's overlooked and it's very, very, very powerful is the questions that you ask to the interviewer. Remember, this is a two-way relationship. You are making a deal with that person to provide them a service. Usually, you're pretty much just like a contractor. So you want to treat the call as you're selling your service to your prospect, right? How different would that conversation be if you saw every interview as a sales call and every interviewer as a prospect looking to buy a service and taking multiple sales calls with multiple people, right? So you probably treat it a lot differently. So one thing you want to do with your questioning is not go in with like these self-centered, selfish, self-serving employee questions where all you care about is what the OTE is, what the lead flow that is specifically for you is going to be, and what's just everything that's super focused on your benefit and what you can get out of the role. I want you, and I want to challenge you to change your questioning to be focused on what the prospect, what the interviewer actually wants. And not many people do this. So when you do it, you are going to stand out like a sore thumb. They're going to remember you above almost every other candidate because you're probably one of the only people asking these questions. And when I've been on interviews personally to land roles in the high ticket remote sales space, and I've done group interviews, and me asking these types of questions, like no one else asked them. And I was the only one that asked more than one question. And it wasn't self-centered. It was focused on what the business owner actually wants. Therefore, they saw that we had an alignment in thinking, and they were like, hey, this person wants to progress the things I want to progress with this company. We have alignment here. We should bring this person on board, and I landed the role. So what are some of these questions? Questions like, how often do you hear someone ask, hey, what's the average cash collected right now? And what kind of ROI are you looking to bring, like per closer, right? Are you looking for a 2X on cash? Are you looking for a 3X? Are you looking for 4X? What is the average cash collected per deal? And where does that need to, are you looking to raise that per closer right now? What's the ROI that you want someone to bring in for your company? That's one question. A good question I ask a lot is, hey, what are some of the things that you want me to focus on in the first week to ramp up into KPI as quickly as possible? Another one is, hey, what are some of the things that people that you've brought on the team have done in the first month or so that, led to their downfall? Or what are some of the things that the team's currently doing that you're trying to avoid? Hey, what is the biggest objection that the team struggles with right now that I could focus on to ensure that I come out the gate smashing it? There's lots and lots of questions that are like super focused on what the business owner would actually want to make sure that you are focused in the area that they are focused, and that you are showing that you care about the company's revenue. You care about growing the company, not just how can I take as much from this offer? How can I get the biggest OTE? I don't really care what happens outside of that. I just want to see that this company scales because I know as a byproduct, I'll have a high OTE. I know as a byproduct, I'll make a ton of money. So my focus here primarily is to make you guys a lot of money, to be a high ROI asset for the company, for the team. So just make sure your questions are directed at that, and you will stand out like a sore thumb because nobody's asking these questions, right? Make sure you're asking questions. Make sure you are selling yourself based off of the answers the business owner gives you, and you will land more offers. Hope that helps. See you guys in the next video.